you have no idea how limitless it is when you're not afraid of what other people think or say. You have no idea. There's not two people watching this thing that even has a concept of what it is to act as if you have no limits to your abilities. Zero.
And that ties into the self-esteem.
Correct.
And that ties into what we see lacking in this world, and we see a lot of other signs of that. And
Donald Trump is the preeminent manifestation that, at least in America, they're up to here with it. They know that Donald doesn't say everything that's truthful. They don't give a shit because they know no fucking politician gets elected on truth. Our current president is a classic example. He is a perfect example, the manifestation that the world or America is fed up with all the bullshit. And I believe that political correctness is a manifestation that the world has a lack of self-esteem.
so we had lack of self-esteem. We get an Obama. And the fact that Trump is getting support, is that showing that we're shedding that off a little bit?
When he becomes president of the United States, it's a long shot. I said a year ago, if he's serious about being president, he will rock not only the United States of America, he will rock the world. 5 months ago, he says he's going to punch Putin in the mouth, if you recall. 6 days later, Putin says, I like that man. What does that tell you, Brian? What does that tell these people listening?
What?
Respect gets respect. Instead of all this political horse shit. If Donald Trump becomes president, he's going to rock the planet.
What does that mean, rock the planet?
He's going to change it.
You said to me last night, you don't care what anyone thinks of your opinion of them.
Correct.
You don't want their respect. And yet, by doing that, you get all of their respect.
I don't want anybody's love. Everybody loves me. I don't give a fuck if these p-heads watching this thing like me. You said they're either going to love you or hate you. I knew which one it would be. All my life, I've been this way. And all my life, people love me and respect me. If you're in a foxhole, who do you want in the fucking foxhole with you, Brian? You want some mealy-mouthed cunt, politically correct asshole? Or you want somebody that's going to rip their head off and shit down their neck? Trump's that kind of guy. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's that kind of guy.
And he's a sign that people want someone to give it to
He's
him
a
real.
sign.
Because that's what...
From Allah above.
Because whether he gets elected or not, the fact that he is in the polls
absolutely
tells us so much about ourselves.
Yes.
Because people hate themselves, right? Is that what the thing is? In America, they walk around and is it just this lack of accountability, no self-esteem, and everyone is just mediocre, walking around with no...
And the U.S. has more self-esteem than all the other countries put together.
It should, or it does.
It does.
Right. And yet it's got the biggest problem as well.
Yeah, that's there's two sides of the sword, you know, and he is showing the future. I mean, it's right there in front of us. And if Trump got to be president, Allah doesn't even know who's going to be the next prime minister. I mean, it's going to, he'll rock it. Now, whether he does or not, I don't know. But the other side of that coin is Bernie Sanders. God help us. He was a fucking communist 35 years ago. Now he's a socialist. He's in the Senate for 15, 20 years. And he's kicking Hillary's ass. What the fuck does that say? I mean, the U.S. is ready for change. They're so fed up. And the U.S. gets a cold or sneezes, the rest of the world gets a cold. You know,
Trump gets elected and we see a wave.
I'd love to see Bernie run against Trump. Because either way, the world's going to change. It'll change better for me if Trump's elected.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.